Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to hell.
It just seems off.
The vibes are kind of off.
The vibes are really off. They were fine a second ago.
They were fine a second ago, and then all of a sudden the vibes felt very hateful.
Very-
yeah.
Very. You
Yeah,
know what?
you know what?
You know,
A little sus in my
it's all because if you find out who won trivia on Close Friends this week,
we're holding some grudges.
We're holding
Yeah.
some grudges because
Uh-huh.
Casey had a. Let me not spoil.
No, we can't spoil.
So
Listen,
you
I
have to
deserve-
tune in.
everything that happens.
The vibes are off because I just finished packing for my trip to Orlando, Florida, where I'm escaping the negative 15-degree weather
Crazy.
to go to 50-degree weather for the next 4
Crazy.
days.
Wow.
It's currently -1. Earlier it was -6.
Listen,
You'll be
the
right.
Post-
You'll be right by the Gulf. The Gulf of
America.
America.
The Gulf. See, look,
I
it's
thought
weird. 'cause now-
the Gulf of Americas was just that water around Epcot.
Dumb.
Dumb. See,
No,
our
I've had a day because it was
supposed to be 21.
28, 29, 30 degrees today,
Oh
and
yeah.
the freaking post office closed down early because of it. When the post office closed down, the post office closed
That's
down
how
at
you know.
12:30. And when I tell you I got there at 1:00,
Don't they have a
And-
saying? Doesn't the post office famously have a slogan?
I think
They don't
that's
close?
I think that's what Waffle House.
Here's the thing. I've never understood closing early. Why wouldn't you just open late?
Yes,
Correct.
because if they would have opened late, because all of the snow had melted by noon,
Right.
and they closed at 12:30.
That's
Mama.
dumb.
They wanted
so-
that snow day, Diva. They were
which
like, you
I
know
can't
what?
hate. I can't
Listen.
blame them.
As a fellow governmental
government
employee.
worker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
We respect.
I was happily working from home today. We got the notification that, hey, class are canceled, but hey, you still got to work from home. They said, remember remote work? You're doing that again.
Remote work policies
And I said, I'm not
back
a remote
in play.
worker. That's strange.
That's so
And I
strange.
walked out to my car this morning. It was -7
Mhm.
regular.
Mhm.
That's regular.
Mhm.
And then I looked and I was like, what's that little wind chill doing? What's she doing? And it
Oh,
was -19.
We had to all of our schools were a delayed start because it was without wind chill -15 when school would have started this morning. And the little kid, they can't wait for the school bus in that temperature.
It's too comfortable in your body.
But you know what you can do in -15-degree temperature?
What?
Get in a road rage fight right outside my house.
Absolutely.
Get in a what?
Adam, did you not watch
not
the
see
Close
the
Friends
video?
story?
he didn't.
Of course he
When's the
does.
last
Oh my
time
God.
I watched a close friend story?
Man,
When's the last time I
you
got on Instagram?
You should have watched it. I am just sitting on my couch in my front room, and these two cars come up there's like a
From
very
the
busy
interstate?
street
Yeah.
right here.
A
So
very
they
busy
come-
street. That's
they,
why
like,
trick
pull
or treaters
off,
can come
They
for beggars.
slam on their brakes. They slam on their brakes. Both of these scary ass white men get out of their car. They start pushing, shoving one another. I'm like, where is my phone? Where is my phone?
This
Winnie's
white on white crime has
White-
to stop.
They were like pushing each other. They were chest bumping one another. And this is going on for like 30 seconds. Winnie is freaking out. She's barking at them. And I'm like, I know they can hear her because they're literally outside of my house.
Yeah.
And
Were
then
they
at
in
the
your
end of it,
driveway or were they just on
They
the
they
were
were
street?
across
literally
the-
like they were
like
in
a-
the middle of the street, but in front of my home.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was like, they're gonna shoot one another. Well, it ended them just shaking hands, and then they left. Yeah,
Like they shook hands and then they kind of yelled at each other for a second, and then I thought they were gonna fist bump. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
they're
like,
Was
friends
that
now.
was it a bit?
they're
Was
gonna
it-
kiss.
Gonna
Um,
kiss.
It's a bit for
It's a
it's like
BL.
it's just for Miranda. Actually, Actually, we hired
Jace
them.
hired him.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna leave her home for just an hour. She said she had stuff to do. Let's see.
Let's see if she's doing it or if
Nope.
she's watching these
Was
fools
not.
outside.
I was just watching. Yeah.
What were they
so,
driving? Just like
one
Shitty cars.
one was a truck with a bunch of stuff in the back seat, and then another was like a, I don't know, like a midlife crisis black vehicle, like
Tesla
one.
looking ass or no?
No, it was like I don't know cars.
A BMW.
Do y'all got electric cars in Iowa? Do they
Yeah.
they
Yes.
fuck around with that there? Okay.
Yes, they do.
It sucks though in the winter because if it's too cold, it depletes your battery.
Yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of people put them in their garage.
You gotta run your car a couple minutes to get it warmed up.
Get her all
warmed
lubed
up.
up.
But yeah,
We
the
didn't-
temperature didn't bother these fine gentlemen. Fighting.
A lot of
Shorthand.
fighting, Casey. A lot of fighting happening in our group, in our worlds this weekend.
What are you talking about?
Was Casey fighting?
But she was at a place where there were people
Oh,
fighting.
the girls were fighting at
Oh,
Alamo
girls were
Draft.
fighting.
Yes, the girls
Everywhere.
are fighting.
Story time.
Oh my
Story
gosh, story
time.
time. Okay, so I got to witness my first Alamo Draft House
The
kick
famous Alamo Draft House kickouts.
Because famously, if you go to an Alamo Draft House, they literally play something before the movie begins that says, "You talk, you text, we kick you out." Like literally, there's it changes.
Yes, that you get
but
a
it-
warning, but then you're out.
You have to leave without a refund or
A
anything.
refund.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I've literally seen ones where it's like the video is like them just kicking someone out. So, or it's like a movie of someone getting kicked or something,
Mhm.
whatever. So we are seeing Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Was that your queer
Fabulous.
theory movie?
No, our queer film theory was Death Becomes Her.
Okay, so
This
ours was too. So I guess
Yeah.
that's the whole. It like for all of the Alamos. It's the
Yeah,
same.
it's all that.
Oh,
This
okay.
was just randomly playing on like
Oh.
a Saturday, and we are like, "Oh, let's go see it," because it's one of my favorite movies from my childhood. And so we go see it. It's
And Joe
8:45.
sat with his arms crossed the whole time.
I'm not going to like this at all.
I don't like
Uh,
it.
I don't like this. But and it's not very packed. Like there's probably 20 of us in there total. Like
Mhm.
it was pretty much almost all the back row, a couple people in front of us, and then scattered around. So these two girls come in late, which another thing is that they famously don't like you to be late. But they come in late, and then in like as the movie begins, where everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time. But then we just start to notice that this one woman is talking very loud, and she's probably 4 rows down from us, all the way in the corner. So it's not like she's super close to us. Like at one point, she said something, and I wish I could remember what it was, but it was just something
But
like
you definitely heard it. You
I
know
heard
what
her
it was
say, like,
said.
I heard her say like the patriarchy or something, or she said something, and it didn't have anything to do with the scene. I'm like, okay, that's weird, because this is a fun movie, so we're gonna laugh a lot.
Yes.
But then they keep talking, and so they say if someone's talking, raise an order card
Mhm.
and alert your server. So
Did you do it?
No,
them,
one of the little gays next to me, I saw them get a paper, scribble down on it, and press the button, and the girl comes over and she looks at it, and she's kind of conferring with him, and then I'm like, I think he told on her.
Mhm.
Icon.
Snitch.
Oh my
So
God,
a snitch among us, which someone's got to be.
Yeah.
So then we see a
A
man.
whistleblower.
Yes, we need a whistleblower. We see a man come in a black t-shirt, because the other people that were, because it was a small theater, so there was only like 1 or 2 servers, and they were
yeah.
women. So we see this man come in, and he ducks down by them, and he says something to them, and then he kind of hangs in the theater and kind of stands against the side, and then goes away. Not 10 minutes later, she
No.
is talking again, chatting again. So I see the little gay get another little
The
card.
same one?
I'm obsessed with
button.
this man.
And so then the woman comes over, the server comes over, grabs it, she looks at it, and she says, okay, yeah.
Oh, hell
And so
yeah.
then
As if he was
Oh.
just getting a refill. Like, okay, yeah, Diet Coke.
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. So then she leaves and goes and gets the manager again. And
Mm.
so, and at one point I hear her pop a can. Like, this girlie is not only late chatting, she also brought in her
Brought
own
in her
drink.
own
Because
drink.
there are no, like, they give you beers, but they always pop the
Yes,
tab
they
for
put
Yeah,
it
they
in.
you.
pop it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
put it in your
she-
drink. Yeah.
Yeah, so she is brought in her own food. She's chatting, whatever. So then the guy comes in and he very quietly, because I can't hear this part, but tells her to leave. And so the other girl gets up, and the other girl's like, okay, and ready to go. And then the chatty girl goes, oh, we got a bunch of fucking dorks in here. Which one of you fucking losers told on me? One of you guys had to snitch on me. And then and the manager is like, ma'am, it's time to leave. And she's like, no, this movie is old anyway. Y'all could go watch this at home. I'm just here laughing at the movie. It's just funny. And the guy's like, ma'am, you need to leave. It's time to go now. And she's
Oh,
like, no, why don't you, come on, tell me who told on me. There's
Meanwhile,
not many
RuPaul's
people
on the
in
screen
here.
in a Confederate dress.
RuPaul on
Yes.
a dress dancing
He's
on the
swinging
screen.
in that
Yeah,
swing.
swinging
chair.
into the swing. Yeah.
Uh-huh. She's like, come on, who told on me? And then the gay goes, I did. And she goes, oh, you're like, she just goes on.
Oh
and he
my
goes,
God,
he goes, I did,
amazing.
and you need to get out. And she's like,
Very my
she's
mother.
like, oh, y'all could just watch this at home. Y'all don't need to watch this here. And they're like, we came here to watch the movie, not listen to you. And then they're yelling back
Drag.
and forth.
Amazing.
And she's like, y'all are full of shit. and the guy's like, ma'am, it's really time for you to leave. Now several of the gays on my row are going, just go. And one of them gets out their phone and starts recording her with the flash on, and she goes, hi, like into the
Oh
camera.
my God.
And they're like, get out of here. And she's like, nah, y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so dumb. Y'all are full of shit. And then she finally but I'm gonna go.
I'm surprised she didn't yell any slurs at them at this point.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, oof.
And she's like, I'm just here watching a funny movie. But it doesn't matter because we've all seen this before. And it's like, no, bitch, we came to the Alamo because.
But also, you don't know that people have seen it before.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Also,
That's
stop
just
talking.
You could just watch
You
it at
can-
home.
you can
If
continue
you wanted to talk,
to-
you watch it at
Yeah.
home. Like,
yes, why don't you watch it at home so you can talk as much as you want because it is
Right.
available at your home. But yeah, she continued to disrupt us.
That is crazy.
And like I thought we were all gonna cheer once she walked out of there, but then I think that would have upset her more, and she would have ran back in.
Did you start the slow clap and no one followed along? Is that why you went?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wow.
it was just like we were just like, oh my God, thank God. And everyone kind of like, had like a sigh of relief when she left. And then
Did they
like
rewind the movie or no?
no, but then like 5 minutes later, the manager came around and handed each of us
The
a little
cards.
card that was it says rain check on it. And he goes, sorry for the disturbance.
oh,
So was
that's
that a
nice. That's nice.
I was confused. It comped what you were there for, or it's just another.
No, it's like you can
the
come back.
next one's on us. Okay.
So since me and Joe have the like pass or
Pass.
whatever, so you could give it to a friend or something, but since me and Joe have the pass, but the passes are on his phone, I
Mhm.
went and saw Kiki's one of the
Oh
days yesterday
yes, Kiki and
because I
Scissors.
usually need his phone to actually
Mhm.
use our passes. I'm like, well, I'll go see a movie on my own. But yeah, so we got a little things, but man, it's just but the thing is someone that if I were talking and it would never happen to me because I follow the rules.
Mhm.
But if it did happen to
Some
me,
of them, yeah.
yeah,
the ones that
if-
matter.
The
if it
rules
happens
that
to me-
matter. If it's
Yeah.
a stamp
Social
for a-
rules,
Yeah,
social
social
rules.
rules.
yeah, like if that happened to me and they were like, you need to leave, I would be so embarrassed and I would just run out of there. But
You
this
would
is the
move.
kind-
You would
yes.
move out of Austin.
yeah, this is the
I've
kind of
changed my
person-
identity, going to witness protection.
Yeah, this is the kind of person that's like, well, I didn't care about it all in the first place, so I'm gonna make things even worse by yelling at all of you
Yeah.
and asking who
Yeah.
told on me. But we should have done the Chuang Fu thing and all said, I did. I did. Like
Yeah.
when they're all like, "I'm a drag queen." But yeah,
That's
so I got
crazy. Every
it was
time
wild.
every time I hear that warning, I always get scared because it's like I don't.
Well, you could never take your mother.
Oh no, Diva,
Mm.
no Diva
No,
Boots.
no.
It's Harkins for her. Okay, it's Harkins for Joy.
Yeah,
honey.
It's what?
Harkins Theater.
Harkins Theater.
AMC, honey. That's it.
Oh.
Century. Century
She's
Regal.
drinking at the MacGuffin's bar.
She is, yes. I'm getting her. Because we saw Death Becomes Her last night for Queer Film Theory. And I was really nervous that I was like, because it was not full. There was probably about like 15, 16
When you bought the
people.
tickets, though, there were like.
But that's the thing. When I bought the tickets, it was like, oh, these are the last two. That's why we were on the edge.
Right.
So I don't know.
But it was
what
also
happened, but I think
super
it was
cold,
super
so I
cold.
just
That I
think
think
people were,
Oh,
like,
people
fuck it.
probably just canceled.
people
That
canceled.
that makes sense.
But I was like, what happened? But I was really scared that people were going to tell on us because we were laughing so damn hard. But I was like,
I got really scared
this
because
is a funny ass movie.
I'm a very loud laugher.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there weren't enough people in there to
There
like
weren't enough people.
Muffled
mask
the
it.
laughter.
Yes,
Yeah.
but nothing happened. They were all laughing. They were pretty much laughing at the same parts we were, but just not as
Yeah.
as
I
us
mean,
two.
yeah, it's like I think also, yeah, laughing is fine, especially in a movie like that. Like, I mean,
a
because we were all
comedy, yeah.
laughing
Yeah.
hard at. I was laughing. You know, I've got my little cackle, so I was laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was.
That's
And I
exactly
didn't
it.
know
Yeah,
it had a thing to me. But then after, oh my god, and then afterwards, after the movie, I got to see the guy. You know, I got to see our patron saint. You know, our whistleblower in the
Yes, the
flesh,
whistleblower. Yeah,
and he
we
was
thanked him
like,
for his time.
Did you thank him for his service?
Yeah.
he was up at the front talking to the manager and the server, like chatting, like he was the hero
like a
of
little,
the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like a teacher's pet for sure.
Yeah.
And he was like this, like dork. He almost looked like a dorky, like Reddit guy,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah,
a
no.
Reddit guy. He had no hair up top, but a nice
Oh, nice soul or a
nice
goatee?
a goatee, a nice goatee. No hair up top, but a goatee. He was wearing like an opened short sleeve flannel shirt. I remember that because I was like, this guy looks straight. And he could have, he could have been straight, but he's with his gays. But maybe he's just a bad fashion gay.
Are the Austin gays like rough and tumble like that, or no?
The Austin gays are weird. They're all over the place.
They keep Austin weird.
Because I've got
Austin
some upstairs gays that are like workout gays, and they got big beefy legs.
You have upstairs gay?
They live above them.
Above me.
Oh.
And I don't know that they're gay, but I've heard
I've never seen a
music,
woman.
and I've never seen a woman coming down those stairs. But they're like these workout gays. And then even Isabella, my niece, went to like some concert, and she was saying how she's like, the gays here are interesting. But then you got Austin Office, and they're your typical
run of the mill
gay. But I think they really there's a spectrum of the gays.
Yeah.
There's lots of them.
A wide variety.
A wide
That's
variety.
nice.
It's just he was like a very normie person, but he was the whistleblower, and yeah, and he was just
And
chatting
we
it up with the
appreciate him.
manager and the
Oh,
manager and the
yeah.
server because they stood at like the exit basically to say sorry again to everyone.
Yeah.
Which, like, you don't gotta say sorry to us.
That's nice.
I'm sorry to
though.
you that you had to.
I'm sorry to
kick it
you that
out.
you had to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still a nice little touch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was great. It was
It's a nice
wonderful.
table touch by the manager.
Nice
Yes,
table
a
touch.
very-
We love
uh-huh.
a table touch.
Love that, but it made it even more exciting, you know.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's immersive experience. That's
That
immersive
is.
theater.
Maybe next time I'll be the one, since I have that
Tattle?
rain check.
Yeah, now you know.
Now
I
you know
have
how the
the-
tattling works.
I'll do the rain check so that they don't have it clocked to our account or anything, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's
Well,
I didn't want to see this movie anyway. By the way, Kiki doesn't get the money at the end, or just do something to to try and pretend to spoil the
You should have
movie.
gotten that old man with his old lady friend thrown out during the
I
Bob Dylan
should
movie.
have.
Oh.
Yeah. I would.
Excuse me,
I
that
could
man
never.
keeps talking.
It was me. Get it? You get out of here,
Yeah,
scum.
oh,
Yeah.
loser.
You loser.
No, I could never. I would say, take me. I'll leave.
I'll
I'm
leave.
the problem here.
I'll watch this at home.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
so
watch
funny.
this at home.
I definitely would. I would never have the balls enough to be like, it was me. I did it.
I would never admit that on my
I would.
life.
It would have to be really bad for me to like alert someone.
Mhm.
Yes, because
and
I would be
probably-
so, and I wouldn't do twice. I wouldn't
No.
say it again.
And I probably wouldn't do it in a comedy because I was like, well, you can. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I'd be worried they'd like jump me when I got back out to my car. Or
Yeah.
something.
They could be lingering.
Yeah.
But we weren't even halfway through that movie by that point, so they would have had to wait
See,
a
that's-
while.
Yeah. They didn't want to go. So
But
don't go. Don't come.
A part of
Do
me,
not
a
come.
part of me
Do not come.
thought, do not come. A part of me thought that maybe they let her go to the bathroom because when I did go to the bathroom after the movie, there was like someone had pulled all of the toilet paper out of one of the things, and it was like
Fun.
It
a
was
huge mountain on
absolutely
the floor.
her.
And it's like, oh my gosh, this is so dramatic.
Also, that's
Definitely
such like
her.
a that person thing to do. Be like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yes,
You have to let me use the bathroom.
you have to let me use the bathroom. You're
It's
not going to
my
let me use
right.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
It was great.
I'm surprised they let her in late to begin with.
I know. Yeah, they haven't been as strict about the late thing because there were some people late for one of them days. The movie already started.
One of them.
But one of them days is good. Go see Keke Palmer, y'all.
I keep
You
seeing
recommend?
clips
I
on my
recommend.
TikTok.
Have you seen the clip of her talking about
Defying Gravity.
Defying
Gravity?
Gravity?
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Where she calls it a slave him? I
Slave him.
That's
screamed.
Oh my God. The reaction of both these
That's-
sons is they like die.
like,
Issa
Issa
just
is like-
screamed. It's so good. Oh my
uh,
God.
Keke
Keke
Palmer.
Palmer
She's one of our great.
She's one of our
She
greats.
is
one of our greats.
possibly one of the funniest people ever.
She's
Period.
one of the great millennial entertainers. Like our
Mhm.
generation's like, this is our
She's-
Betty White.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
she's,
Yeah.
gonna, she's gonna be famous forever.
The Keke Palmer Show.
and she does so many things. Like she just co-hosted the Today Show last week. Like
Sure.
she's
Remember?
all
She does it
over.
all.
She
Remember
does
when-
password with what's
I
his
can't believe
name?
she hasn't hosted Saturday Night Live.
She hasn't.
She hasn't?
That's
No.
crazy.
Because she's never like,
Yes, she did. She hosted it pregnant.
oh, you're right. That's right.
Remember when she hosted the Singled Out Quibi revival with Joel Kim Booster?
Yes.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember Quibi,
Remember
period?
Quibi?
Quick
No.
bites.
Remember 2020? Speaking of 2020,
It's like we're right back in it, huh?
Just a lot
Kinda
of
feels like it.
yeah.
It does feel like it.
You guys, I will admit, I was one of those people just really
that voted
going.
for Trump.
Yep, that was me. Really going.
I will
through
admit it. Now that he's in office,
now
I
that
will
Now
admit
he's
it.
in here.
I willingly followed him on both Facebook and Instagram today. So
Did you? Actually?
No,
No.
no. That's
I-
a joke
I
because it's automatically following.
I feel
Yes,
very-
Meta's automatically following the girl.
there is a part of me that I don't, just because you follow something who is like an influential public figure does not mean necessarily you support their views. It might all just be that you're like keeping track
Right.
of what's going on.
Yeah, like a lot,
Yeah.
like journalists, like you
Yeah.
have to follow.
Like if I followed, like he is my president. Like I'm not saying I voted for him, but like I am his
he
constituent.
leads the country, yeah.
But
Right,
Adam
like-
is saying this without ever being on Instagram. So
No,
this is
I
really-
know. But I was just saying, like, if I still lived in Florida and I like followed Marco Rubio because he was one of my senators, that doesn't mean I support Marco Rubio. It's because
Right.
I need to know what's going on with like
well,
Yeah.
he'll
The
be
people who
Secretary of
represent
him.
State. So
Like
he's,
I still
you know.
follow WWNT. Like I still follow them.
it's the same
the
idea.
same
It's
thing.
the same. They're the
Literally, yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. WGW News Today is the Marco Rubio of
Yeah.
Mhm.
Disney.
Yeah.
I
of
will.
Disney
But I
journalism.
was one of those people, really going through it on Saturday, in mourning.
Oh my god, this was
This
so
was so
stupid.
First of all, okay. I wasn't going through it as much as other people that we know in our close friends.
You weren't doing goodbyes.
Did
I
you?
wasn't-
Did you? Okay, I've seen all these people talking about the influencers who were like, everything I did for the past 5 years was fake or whatever.
Yes.
Have you seen these?
Yes.
Who's saying this?
I need you to know.
Who?
On Saturday, I
Uh-huh.
spent the entirety of the day and night until 9:31 p.m. when TikTok went dark. I was on TikTok that entire day.
She was going down with the ship.
I was going down with
She
the
was
ship.
sinking with the Titanic.
You kept being on it until the pop-up appeared, or
So I had it was 9:31 and I kept seeing TikToks that I had already seen earlier that day. So I closed out of it and went back and it was gone.
And then it was
Jill, so Jill and I were in this sinking ship together on Saturday, and she was scrolling until it would no longer let her scroll. Like it would, and then the pop-up appeared for her on the app.
Crazy.
And then you got the first thing that was like, because of blah blah blah. There was the first version of the message that was like, TikTok is unavailable because of your region.
Yes.
And then there was version 2 of the message that was like, we're hopeful that President
hopeful.
Trump can
Yeah,
pull through.
It was like, we are grateful for President Trump for the work he is doing to whatever. And I'm like, what? I don't want this.
And then that AOC video came out of her being like, "Mama is not called in yet. He is not up there yet." Honey.
So it was the fact that it was only gone for
23 hours, 22
not even 12 hours.
No, I want to say like 15.
Yeah,
15 hours. What in the hell? It's a joke.
It was a joke.
I hate it.
I literally got so mad that I deleted the app from my phone.
That's smart. I mean,
it's
I would have liked a longer break, honestly.
I just thought it was so funny seeing all the goodbye posts,
but no,
there were people. I mean, there were people that were like, I would not have whatever I have now if it wasn't for like TikTok shop, that whatever, blah 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 blah. Sure. The girl with the god, girl with the god one. The god.
Oh yeah, that was.
She was like, they're closing or whatever.
Yeah,
I like Teeny made a video and she was like, these influencers are talking about they faked everything for that. I have been slaving away in my kitchen for 10 hours a day to make these. Are you fucking? I could have bought cookies at the store and then
Teeny?
Yes,
yes.
So mad.
No, people. I cannot believe people admitting. And I was like, first of all, we always knew that like it wasn't going to go away forever.
We know that some of these are like doctored and like produced.
Well, like what Miranda's saying is like we knew that there was a strong possibility it was going to come back. So to be like, let me just blow it all up at the end.
But also, it's like a lot of these people also have platforms elsewhere. It's not like Instagram is going away.
You all have these on Instagram or your YouTube Shorts or whatever. Like you're not dead.
And I do understand where they like, because in TikTok was incredibly different than like you can't post the same content that you do on the other platform.
The algorithm is completely unique to TikTok.
And it's like it's way more casual.
For
like
now.
Even now, I don't know. One of my favorite influencers, she was like, it's kind of like you're a mom and your child got kidnapped. And while your kid was kidnapped, they were forced to do some like things that.
And so it feels different now.
And then so you finally, the cops called me like, we found your child, and they returned my child and they're in the back seat. And although I love my child and I'm so happy that they're back with me, they're just different somehow.
It's
you can't really say.
Starring Angelina
and I was like, that's exactly what it is.
Is it? Because I haven't gone back. Does the algorithm?
It is different. Yeah.
I felt like for the first, like was it Sunday when it came back, right?
Yes. Yeah.
On Sunday, I felt like I didn't see any ads. Like I felt like I was like,
I think
there were so low ads.
I think it took time for TikTok Shop to kick back in.
Because that's the issue, right?
Is it Shop? I think that's. I don't know.
No, I mean like the issue is that the owners of TikTok are not. It's not
It's not an American
American
company, right?
owned. That was the big
Yeah.
issue. So and
Well-
yeah,
Well,
and
and then
then through
people
through TikTok Shop, you're getting everyone's information. I
Tip-top,
guess
tip-top shock.
Tip Top.
Uh-huh.
They're at the Tip Top
Tip-top.
Club
Huh?
with Boo Boy.
Tip Top Club.
Casey, you here?
Boo boy.
Okay.
Am I?
Tita tip-top shop.
Are you? Are
You're-
you here?
I don't know.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know
you're
where
a
I
little
am.
back now.
You're
Something
making
happened.
it back. Yeah, you were glitching a little bit.
Oh.
Because there were all those conspiracy theories that like Zuckerberg is the one who's gonna buy
Or
it.
Elon?
Meisterburger. Yeah.
Zuckerberg.
Hamburglar.
Hamburglar. Well, no. Hamburglar is back, baby.
Back
She-
In a big way.
in a
In
big
the White
way.
House.
She's back.
Fashion
She's in the
icon.
White House.
I'm so excited for the holiday Christmas decor. Ugh,
Blood
More
red.
Blood red trees.
Black.
Cannot wait
Actually,
to
it should be
see.
pure black, actually.
What are we
Honestly,
We
a
can't
vibe.
do this for Are we all
4
serious?
years. What else can we do in this next time? Oh, Casey's
Junk
getting married.
journal. Casey's getting married.
So that's a good.
Casey,
that's a
can
good
you
amount
delay
of time.
it to like 2027? Just like get through
7.
another year through it. Just like
Yeah,
have
we
something
really
to do.
need
A distraction.
a distraction.
As long as I can have a bachelorette party every year.
every year.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey,
I think we
gladly.
can make that work.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah,
to.
and unfortunately, Miranda has to be at all of them. So
She will be
Slay.
happy to go
I
to
am-
them.
They all each have to be in a different destination that we talked about on Close
Yes.
Friends, though.
Oklahoma
That's the rule.
City.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Our
Miami.
University of
what's Marceline,
Arkansas.
Missouri?
Marceline.
Marceline. Let's go to Branson.
Yeah, you didn't bring up
Branson.
Branson.
Oh, we
We
didn't talk about
didn't
Smoky
bring up
Mountains. We didn't talk
Branson.
about Dollywood.
We didn't talk about
Hollywood.
Dollywood.
Smoky
Oh.
Bones or whatever.
Good old Smoky Bones.
Man.
I would do
Smoky
a
Bones
I would
barbecue.
if
I
you
think a
hosted
Dollywood
a-
bachelorette party would actually be really fun.
If you do if one of the bachelor because we're establishing you're going to do multiple ones.
multiple.
If you do
Yeah.
if you a Dollywood one, I will go because
I think that would be
always
fun.
wanted to go.
So we'll do
Okay.
one in Austin and one in Dollywood.
One in Dollywood.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go on tour
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I
And
think
we'll do
that'll line up
shows
with
in
our live
every-
shows.
and shows. Yeah, we'll do live
We'll-
shows at the tour.
We'll deal with the show to supplement our income.
to supplement the costs.
It's like, okay, guys, we are only negative 4,300 now.
Guys, make sure you buy tickets because that will be our rental to drive from the next city.
Yeah, that is our rental from the Pigeon Forge or the Knoxville, Tennessee airport to Pigeon Forge.
To Pigeon Forge, Haney.
Pigeon
Yeah.
Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
But I want to go. I mean, I've heard Dollywood and Christmas is like
Oh,
the dream.
yeah.
I've heard.
Let's
I've
do it.
heard.
I've heard.
But also, what's the other one? What's in Branson?
Oh, don't go
Noah's Ark?
there.
No, Noah's Ark is in Tennessee.
No,
isn't it?
there's
Or
another.
Kentucky.
What's in Branson? Because they always
It's
say
Boo Boo. I've been there.
Silver Dollar City.
Silver Dollar
Silver
City.
Dollar
Silver Dollar
City.
City.
Hearing that at Christmas is fun.
Oh, and they claim like someone there was a rumor going around one time and they said that they got the Osborne lights.
But she hasn't reappeared yet, has she? We don't know where she is.
Well, they have a bunch of lights there, and there is like some sort of prop that looks like the something from the Osborne lights, but
Mm.
it's all rumor mill.
Rumor meal. Wow.
I can't believe Ozzy and Sharon would do those lights every year at Disney.
I know.
Dumb.
Yeah, they would come.
Dumb.
See,
I
okay.
will-
Well,
A Disboard says officially Silver Dollar City claims there's no connection. But people think that but there's a suspiciously similar display currently running. It's
If they had the ability to, they would have called it that.
That-
It's
yeah,
not
totally.
the same.
yeah. But let me here. I'm just gonna. Oh my god, I can't copy. Oh my god, I think I really do have. I got. It's all that
Girl.
Diet Coke.
It's all that Diet
it's all that
Coke.
Diet
So
Coke.
late
I
night.
honey.
can't
Next time,
talk
too.
anymore.
My
all that Diet
gosh.
Coke.
I can't talk. I couldn't copy this link to show to RJ so he can see this photo. Look at that photo and tell me that ain't the Osborne lights.
That ain't.
That ain't no damn Osborne lights.
It's suspiciously.
What became of the Osborne lights? Wait, that's in Branson. That's a little sus to me.
Wait.
Okay, why aren't we
Really?
going to Silver Dollar City? That's
because
my
it's
question.
Boo Boo. Remember?
Come
And I hooked up
on.
with that guy who has a family Branson show.
Oh man.
That's crazy. That does look. I thought it was.
I thought it was
picture
Streets of
first.
America.
Doesn't it look like Streets of
That's
America?
Carousel
Yeah.
with the angel.
The angel.
Do they have the same playlist?
You get like the
I knew- I was
silent
waiting
disco
for it.
headphones.
I set that up hoping Adam would sing Barbara's Jingle Bells.
Do 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 do.
Well,
Well,
anything else on the
anything else
docket
before we
for
go
today?
off?
do you think, Casey, a certain listener and close friend would allow me to talk about her story that's happening to her on vacation currently? Hello?
Casey's gone.
Gone.
What?
Casey's gone.
What? What?
And it's like,
She's so glitchy.
If it ain't
What?
the Wi-Fi, it's my dementia.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Okay.
What
Gen
did
Z,
you
you gotta
say?
be
Say it
careful. The
again.
When we were
dementia's coming.
I said, do you think one of our listeners / close friends would be okay with me telling a story about her vacation mishaps, her dinner time mishaps currently?
Oh, I think so.
I think so too.
And
So we have a listener, close friend. Her name is Lauren. She's really, really lovely. I
well,
met
you
her
don't
in
have to
person.
say her whole name.
Give me her whole government name.
Well,
Miranda.
I didn't give her handle.
Oh, okay.
I could have. Okay. Anyway, she's on a Disney cruise right now, and she is traveling solo currently.
Lauren
Slay.
Marie.
Lauren Jane Anderson.
Lauren Aretha Tiber.
Jane
Timer.
Lee. She is traveling solo on a Disney cruise.
On a travel
And-
agent rate.
On a travel agent, got a great
Amazing.
rate. One of the stops is visiting her where her brother lives, so that's
Oh,
why she was doing
fun.
it. Yeah, so great. She asked for a solo table, but she booked it so late. On the
Didn't
rate that they
accommodate.
couldn't accommodate, but she didn't know that until she got to dinner. It was not a solo table.
She was with Aretha.
They paired her with one singular solo man
Where was this? Where's she?
on a
at?
Disney cruise.
That's crazy.
And
That's
like,
crazy.
okay, Disney cruise does the thing where they try, if you don't like request an
You just
alone
get like
table,
yeah.
they'll get you, like if it was me and Jace, they would try and find another couple around our age to pair us with.
Why are they trying to match?
When I was with my grandma
This
for the
isn't
first,
supposed to be a swingers cruise.
Wait,
Dear
when-
God.
like they
They
paired
put you
like
with mother and daughter. Yeah,
mother daughter or like grandchild grandma, like they do. But like if you were gonna do solo people, you have to have it at more than one
more
other
than just
person.
one other person.
And so I asked her, I was like, was it just a table for two, or was it like more and they were just or they were just
table.
and it was in fact just a table for two.
Oh
so
my-
they
You
so
said it was a
somebody
4-top.
Oh, she told me it wasn't. She said it was just the two of them. Oh, maybe I misread it. But yeah, she said it.
I think it was a 4-top table, but it was set for two only.
Okay. Yeah. So I asked, I was like,
Oh.
was it set for two? Because if it was set for 4, that means just the other 2 people did not show
Weren't
up
there?
for
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah.
No, it is just the 2 of them.
Did their server assume that they were together?
They didn't like say anything the first night, but last night, the maitre d' wished them a happy honeymoon. I like cannot believe, and she was just like, so she's telling all of these chronicles
That's
on her close friends. And
crazy.
Lauren, I'm so sorry that I'm like spilling these details, but Casey and I
But they're
literally
so
were
good.
texting back and
It's-
forth. We could not get over it. Could not get
Literally,
over it.
That's
I
my
texted Miranda to
nightmare.
be like, you have to get on Instagram and
Yeah, Casey was
You
like,
have to
asking her
read
stories,
these.
and I was like, no, and I went immediately. I just cannot imagine the little girly pop in charge of table arrangements being like, this
No.
is fun. A man,
This is fun.
if it was like another solo girly,
It was like 2 girls. Yeah.
like if Casey and I booked
it
separately,
was a bunch of solo girlies. A girly table. Yeah.
but I'm like, You
A man?
joking?
A solo
man?
Why is there a solo man on a Disney cruise?
And
Also-
listeners, that man was
Yeah.
WDW News Today.
It was journalism.
and also, he is also on a travel agent rate, and he's
Mhm.
also from the DFW area where she is from.
Mhm. So they like looked into this shit, and it's not.
Let's not
looking
do
great.
that. Let's not
What are we
matchmake.
doing? That's dangerous.
That's dangerous,
You are
divas.
asking
You're
for
asking for trouble.
yeah.
You're
and it's
asking for this cruise ship to be shut down.
Mhm,
And the
mhm.
Because
funny
you're
thing
gonna be on
was,
destination. You're gonna be on Discovery ID.
yeah. The funny thing
This
was is she goes, he didn't seem like outwardly gay, blah 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 blah. And then she said in a DM to me, he was wearing a Powerline shirt, so he is into
That-
Disney. And I was like, oh, I go, well, I was like, he's definitely straight because like the gays don't like Powerline.
The
They're not
gays
gonna.
don't.
They're not wearing Powerline shirts. That's a straight man
Ryan,
thing.
Well,
Mis-
Ryan
Mr.
does-
Ryan, Rhino Clavin.
Rhino does wear one, but I mean
Okay.
that's
That's he's
That's-
the exception to the
he's-
rule.
Yeah.
he's a special
But-
case.
But and at their first dinner, she said, "Oh, hi, I'm Lauren." He didn't introduce
He
himself.
did not introduce himself. So they went that entire dinner, and she was like, "I don't know his name." She learned it the next day when he won Disney Tunes trivia.
Oh, so a fellow trivia buff,
He's a trivia-
Miranda.
Well, and then she was like,
Miranda.
she's like, but I really want a medal. So do I like just bite the
Team
bullet
up.
and befriend this man and
And
Find a
also,
Lauren, you gotta find a family. Like
Lauren, this
Yeah.
this is the opportunity of a lifetime. You could tell your grandkids this story. Think
That's
about
what
that.
That's what the PM wanted. They
Yeah.
wanted this meet cute
For sure. Eat cute.
on
eat
and
Eat
Disney
cute.
on
And-
Disney Cruise
and
Line.
and here's another part,
Cruise
guys.
cute.
She also found out. She goes, "He's a participator. He
Mhm.
is getting up at the Tunes trivia. He's shimmying
Dancing.
around. He's singing happy birthday to people. She found out so much about him at this Tunes trivia.
Lauren, listen to me. Lauren, baby girl, listen to me. Get away from this man.
Get your food
This
to
is-
go.
This is
That's
this,
what I was like. I almost was like,
this is
can I
Dahmer.
Venmo this
You
girlie
gotta go.
50?
Yeah.
Should we pull to give her $50 to have a dinner at Paulo so she can have a night away from this gentleman? Like,
Please.
Please, I'm happy to donate.
I'm happy to
I'm
donate.
happy to
Like-
donate Casey's portion of our close friends
Yes.
money.
Yes, absolutely. I'm happy to donate the winnings of. Oop. Spoiler.
Oh.
Sorry,
Spoiler.
Casey.
Well, this episode, I think Close Friends comes out tomorrow, so people have already known.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well,
yeah.
the people who don't listen to Close Friends, now's your
Oh, yeah.
chance.
that's your chance.
That is crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
and
nuts.
and then whenever the maitre d' told them happy honeymoon, he said, "Well, we're better looking than that couple."
Yeah, he was like
He
was
said that?
yes.
He said that to
Oh, so
to
he's like
Lauren.
trying to do bits, but it's like, Mama, you didn't say your name to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he needed to. Maybe
Crazy.
it was just like first day jitters or something because he is all over that ship now. Oh, and she goes, he loves interacting with the characters
And
because they were at the
have
ta-
You have to go at a specific time to dinner.
Yes, it is
Yes.
an assigned, and it's like granted, like one of them could
And
show up
Adam's
earlier.
never
And
going
like,
on a
I
cruise.
would jump
Adam
off the
is
ship.
never
I'm not
going on a
kidding.
cruise.
No. well, you could. There are other like you could order room service. You could dine in the adult dining,
No,
or
the
you could go up to the
option
pool
is
deck.
this or death. That is
Yeah.
cake or death.
So, yeah, like typically, if it was a group of like 6 and everybody was their own couple,
Mhm.
like if we got there later, the chances of everybody else ordering right away was probably better.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like their wait staff is like, oh, I'm just gonna wait. But a lot of the times you don't know because you're not with them, so you don't know if they're planning on coming to dinner or anything like that.
Yeah.
So they're
What
like,
happens? Can I ask what happens if you don't go at your assigned time? Do they say you can't have dinner, or you just
There's
can't?
wouldn't
other
be able to sit-
options.
Yeah, there are other options. Like I said, you could do,
But it's on
room
you.
service. Yeah, like you have to order room service, but room service is free. You could go up to the pool deck and get any of the restaurants up at the pool
Pizza or
deck, pizza,
hamburger.
burgers,
Service
whatever.
is free. Well then, bitch.
I know.
Yeah.
I would never leave my
I would
room.
never leave my damn little.
My damn little
I would go to
room.
trivia, the pool.
I'd be asking for chocolate chip cookies at midnight
Uh-huh.
There you
and a
go.
glass of
Chocolate
milk.
chip
You can
cookies.
do
We
that.
gotta
babe.
do it once. We gotta do the group check cruise.
Hey,
once.
that bachelorette party.
That's another
That's another
one
option.
year. Another
Galveston,
year.
here we come.
Oh yeah, Miranda is so.
Miranda
eager
can't
to
wait to go back to
I
Galveston.
Sail out of Galveston.
I will say there are some very good travel agent rates if we want to go January of next year. I'm just saying. I missed out on a travel
Gulf
agent
of
rate
During
when
the
I
next
went.
polar vortex.
Yeah, like get us out of here to go to
Sail the Gulf of America, honey.
Gulf
Snowed
of-
this
sail the
week in
Gulf of America.
Houston. Imagine we get off the plane. Y'all get off the plane in Houston, and I'm like, I
snowing.
can't get to y'all. The roads
Well,
are
I've
too
never
bad.
been to the Gulf of America. I've been to the Gulf of Mexico. I've never been to the
Yeah,
Gulf of
I
America.
know.
I gotta
We
see
love
it.
exploring new places.
New places.
New places, newly
Mhm.
discovered places.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
shall
wear
we
my
go
sweatshirt
off?
that says World Traveler, and it's got the Epcot ball in the O.
Not
Oh,
the
Drink Around the
Epcot
World,
ball.
that one?
Not the Epcot ball.
Not the
The
Epcot ball.
Epcot
Okay,
ball.
let's
The
go.
golf ball.
Let's go oof.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I don't know if I have any.
I don't know if I have
Nothing's
any.
grinding your gears. Al.
I mean,
Nothing at all.
the,
I mean,
the
life is
obvious
perfect.
thing is grinding my gears, but I really don't want to bring.
I
the
really
pod
don't want to
down,
bring them
so-
down, honey.
Mm,
So let's not.
Yeah,
But
don't
if you
bring
know,
me
you
down
know.
this week.
we all know. You can't
We
bring
all
me down.
know.
I'm on a high right now.
Yeah, you know what it is.
We
Oh,
all know, babe.
Gypsy had gave birth to her baby the anniversary of her
The
release.
anniversary of the prison
It's
release.
true.
Remember Gypsy Rose?
We
She's
do.
not showing her anymore. She's not
Her
going to show
Oh,
her.
you
on
covered her
social.
from your wall.
15 minutes of fame. are
You
up.
turned Miranda. You turned around and you said, "I'm not showing her anymore." And I thought you literally were like looking for your Gypsy Rose Blanchard
Yeah,
merch or something.
Yeah, she's the doll,
It's
doll.
the Esther doll.
not Esther. What
Um,
do I have
let's
to go
see.
off about?
I can go. I
Go
can
ahead,
go.
RJ.
RJ, please.
Aw.
Please. Okay, here's my go off. Why is Netflix $24.99?
Say that.
Yeah.
Oof.
And for what?
$24.99 for
Or
what? Okay.
what?
Here's the thing. If you Netflix, if you are doing this to be like that way we can bring in more original programming from, and I know they have,
Boy, do we have a show to sell you.
I know they do a lot of outreach with like queer, BIPOC, like, marginalized stories, blah, 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 blah. But then, they buy one season and then it's gone or whatever. So I just, if you're going up $24.99, the return on quality better be high, better be good. Okay. It needs to be a thing of like, I don't need to keep Max or Paramount Plus or whatever.
One stop shop.
One stop shop, which I mean, technically, if you have VPN, just go over to watch Netflix, Netflix Japan, because they'll have all of the American shows that are technically on all the other streamers. So, but yeah, it was just so shocking. $24.99, and there is the ad free there is an ad. They're calling it different. It's like ad optioned or whatever. I don't know how they're phrasing it, but it's like $7.99. So like it's so steep to be able to watch ads for $8 or no ads for $25. I don't know.
Pay for the privilege to watch commercials.
Wow.
And it takes one watch with ads, because you always think, oh, I can do ads. I don't care. And then you watch one movie. I think it was Matilda when we were watching Netflix with ads.
Mhm.
And then Adam was like, what are we doing?
I
Matilda,
upgraded
like the
immediately.
musical?
Yes, so when we
Oh.
watched it for Showcase, he was like, why are
A
we
little
watching
bit
ads?
naughty.
A little bit naughty.
So yeah,
Classic.
Netflix, if we're paying $25, it better be good.
Listen, allegedly prices will be coming down.
I heard my grocery bill is going down.
I heard the price eggs are coming down.
Where are the
There
eggs?
is
Where are
one
the
girl
eggs?
on
Where are the
TikTok
eggs?
who, over the next however many 1,500 days or whatever it is, 1,400
Mhm.
something days, every day she will report on her TikTok the price of eggs.
Price of eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, that I
So
would
we're
follow.
well informed. Yeah, I was like, oh, bring her back to me.
Bring her back.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Netflix, eggs.
eggs.
We're looking. We're watching how you do. Anyone else? Anything?
I'm just gonna do a general go off
Oh,
Sure.
to the
Please.
the average American man in the
American
North
man.
who does not wear coats.
Oh,
What are we doing? What are we doing? A hoodie is not a coat. A jacket is not a coat. A coat is a coat. And a coat is very specifically coat-like in its essence. You know, you can look at a garment and know if it's a coat or not.
Hmm.
We have gotten so God, I hate masculinity. We have like I'm so scared to be perceived as, I don't know, anything remotely resembling gay that we're willing to get tuberculosis. Like what are we doing? Wear a coat. It's 0 degrees out. You're not impressing anyone. You look fucking stupid. And then when you get sick, guess what? The woman in your life will have to take care of you because you will be an absolute baby about it.
Mm.
So, just wear the coat, wear a scarf, wear gloves, wear a little hat.
gloves.
I am a person who does not wear gloves.
Wear gloves,
so
Miranda.
I actually do not currently
Of
own
all
gloves,
people,
but I have very
Miranda.
nice pockets
Miranda,
with
your
them.
hands go white.
I Raynowed. I showed the group chat last week.
She
I was
said-
telling them about my
I-
Raynouds.
It took me a while
Your
to
what?
remember because I was like, I thought it was just we were just looking at your nails, and I was like,
No, my
Reindeer.
yeah, her
I
Raynouds.
have Raynouds where I lose feeling.
Right
I lose
now.
like
right
Oh,
now.
that was what that's for.
Yeah.
It's for
Yes.
that.
I lose
that's-
blood flow to
Ooh.
my fingers. And so
So
I
she
was
has to wear
showing you.
brass knuckles for it.
So I
now.
showed you a picture
Adam's
today.
never listened to the podcast. Adam's not here.
No, I didn't know that that's what that was for. I thought you were showing me another fucking version of an Aura ring. I was like, congratulations. I guess you're rich.
no. Girl, I didn't
Anyway.
pay for this shit.
FHA did.
Yeah. My fasha. My fasha.
My fasha.
My
Yeah.
fasha. Yeah.
Shaw.
Gotta use it for
That's
something.
all. That's all I wanted to
Wear
say.
coats. Please wear coats.
Wear coat.
Anybody?
I'm
Anybody?
trying to think what happened to me this last week.
That really ground your gears.
Well,
It
nothing on
really-
Saturday.
Nothing on Saturday except TikTok. You guys, I'm not kidding when I say I canceled. When I say canceled, I didn't make any plans. Let's be real.
I swear to God, though, if it really, guys, I can't have Elon buy this fucking platform.
No.
no.
I will leave. I
Yeah.
will leave. I will not do this.
I here's the thing. I will never leave.
This
Because
man
it
just Heiled yesterday. Are we joking?
I know. Also, that like glitch. That glitched when you said that. That's a little. I don't know. I'm
Scary.
nervy.
Elon bought Streamlabs.
They bought Streamlabs, you guys.
Jesus.
No,
fucking
TikTok is my favorite
Christ.
search tool.
Mhm.
There was a time where I was worried about I wouldn't know what to eat ever, because I lost TikTok for the 15 hours.
Miranda, maybe you do need a break from TikTok.
I'm
thought I
actually
did.
concerned for you.
I needed at least a week. If they could have
Yeah,
taken it for
and
like
I think
a
you
week,
can. You still can.
You can just do it
can still do it.
yourself.
I
don't think that's how that works.
I don't know.
I
if
will
that's
say this.
possible.
If everyone who used TikTok the way Miranda uses TikTok, I think everyone would be fine.
Yeah.
Because
true.
you don't do the misinformation thing. You don't come back and report like, I heard that if you drink bleach, you can get rid of COVID. You're not
Yeah.
doing that.
Right.
You're still like a normal, sane human being. You
Thank
just
you.
like watching movies scattered in parts.
We're back on Grey's Anatomy.
Great.
Is there a movie you never finished, or
That's a
you
great.
were, you were
Many to
afraid to not
mention.
finish when you?
Oh no! I think I had come to conclusion that it was all I was fine with it going away. those guys are gone. The pointers are gone,
I
but
know,
it's
the
still
pointers are gone.
it's still the
I saw
collab
a
of the
full Stitch where the woman was fully in front of the other woman. Like she was the whole screen. And I was like,
Then
what?
I'm not
But it's
watching the
like-
movie.
But it was like clearly a rage bait TikTok because this girl was like, I stopped wiping my ass 2 years ago.
Oh my
And
god.
I recently just had to get my labia removed because it got infected because I
Oh
don't wipe my ass.
god.
Sorry, that was gross. Sorry.
That's so gross. Casey,
just
do you have
started-
anything to go off?
I just
on?
started following Teeny on
This
Instagram
week?
now too.
You know,
She's in premarital bliss.
That's
nothing's she has no
true.
problems in
There's
her
no
life.
problems.
Nothing's happening.
She got to work from home today. She's
Oh.
I just
thrilled.
work from home today. I'm so happy. My only go off besides this Wi-Fi connection is my apartment complex has gone so downhill and they are so bootleg. Someone ripped off the handle of the front door of like the mail room. And so we just don't have a handle. So when you scan your card, you have to take your hand and try and pull the thing open
No.
because there's no handle. And also there is no water in the restroom in the in that
Like
the
lobby area?
lobby area, the mailroom area, like the common area with like the gym and everything.
Yeah.
I'll come home, go grab the mail, and then I gotta pee. So I'll run
Use
to the
that
little bathroom. And twice I've forgotten that there's no water in there. So I get soap in my hand and then I'm like,
Guess I'm
okay.
just wiping it off.
The
and
worst.
it's just like put up a sign or something that says, hey, no water, so that I don't get to the soap part.
They're supposed to run the water.
Yeah, the water doesn't work. So I'm just like, at least put a
Someone-
sign that says doesn't work so that I know not to lather my hands with soap.
Do we need to run our water?
Someone
Are our pipes?
No, we're
freezing?
fine.
No?
someone I work with, her water heater went out in December and just got fixed. She had no hot water
Oh
No.
my god.
for a month
No.
in the
How?
winter.
What did she do?
I
Is
don't
she
know.
a member
Boil
of
her
a
own
gym?
water.
Yeah, did you boil? Did they boil?
No, she took cold showers. girl.
Oh my
my
god.
Polar
I mean,
plunge.
It's allegedly great for your
Whatever.
hair.
No,
I don't
whatever. No, whatever.
I have one, I realized.
Okay,
Okay, so my building
I had one too. I forgot. I mean, I already went one, but I remembered another thing.
my building downtown for work, it's a very old building, but in it there is one like sit down restaurant and one like quick sandwich shop that is open from 11 to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. After the new year, we came back to we observed school vacation.
They are open 3 hours a day.
Yes, Monday through Friday.
That's a money
That's a-
laundering scheme.
That's the dream.
Sorry,
Cash only?
it's a baby sister store of the sit down restaurant that's next
okay.
to it.
Little
I see,
extension.
I see.
Yes.
It's expansion.
Like a pizza window.
We come
It's the
back
pizza
and like
It's the
window.
boardwalk pizza
and
window.
it's South Union Bread Company. They make their own bread. It's incredible. Their sandwiches are so good, and they also have a salad bar. Who'd have thought?
Amazing.
Salad bars, they still exist. We come back after the holiday break. Neither one of us have packed lunch. We walk in. The sandwich shop is completely gutted. It is torn down. We work in that building, literally just 2 floors up. And there's not a lot of people who work in this building because it's also a theater. It's a 300-person theater on the second level. And then the fourth level is like a big banquet hall. So people have weddings there. So there aren't a lot of offices in there. We had no idea. And that's like where we get food a lot of the time because we just walk downstairs and they usually give us like 50% off because we work in the building. So we've been cut off of our quick lunch supply store in the building. And I'm like, the restaurant was only open for lunch Thursday, Friday, and now they're at least open Tuesday through Friday for lunch, but they're not doing like sandwiches. I wish they would have like also adopted their menu to some degree. Because I'm like, I don't want to like go. I went into work like this in my leggings and sweatshirt, and I don't want to like go sit down at a restaurant. I just want something Like I want a sandwich to go. So it's just
Mm.
really inconvenient, and it's the winter, and I don't like to go anywhere else but my office if I have to go downtown. Like it's just really annoying.
It was so cold yesterday that I Uber Eats to work, and I usually just walk down the street to one of the local places, but I was like, I don't even want to walk down the street.
No,
It's too
no,
cold.
it's too
So
cold.
I got Five Guys
Mm.
delivered to me. They have, I don't know if you're aware of this, okay? Let me tell you about Five Guys. I've never had a Five Guys shake,
No.
guys. Five Guys has 3 different types of Oreo shakes.
3 different types of Oreo?
Three?
Yes.
Huh?
They have an Oreo cookie shake, which is the chocolate cookies, which is like what generally you would think of as cookies
Yeah.
and cream.
Cookies
Okay?
and cream.
They have Oreo cream shake, where it's just the filling of the Oreos.
Oh.
And then they have Oreo double stuff shake,
Oh.
which is both the cookies and the actual individual cream all together.
Mm.
Wow.
I got the
Wow.
double stuff, and I haven't stopped thinking about it.
You are also you had a milkshake.
I
Is-
did not.
RJ, we're
Or-
not
No, I
judging.
didn't.
God, RJ.
No, 0 degrees. You just said
Milkshakes are
Okay.
different. Milkshakes are
What does that
different.
mean?
That's different.
that's different. Just
Different.
I was gonna bring up the fucking Instagram profiles. The change
Oh, my God.
because if you go to our group chat, all of our pretty squares have now turned into
No.
ugly 3x4s or whatever the fuck.
I
it
had
is.
to go archive a bunch of posts on one of my profiles because it just looked so ugly.
because even our reels don't look nice anymore.
No,
But I think the old ones because it had like the header, but now it's just. The
I just
full
like don't understand why.
Why
they
do you
don't-
change things and
Why-
then tell anyone?
Why do you
What's the
change it?
point?
And if you're going to change it after having a grid with people, and Instagram is based on aesthetics, like that
Yeah.
has been your whole shtick for so long.
Correct.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you then give the option to
to flip.
go and change it, or have
It's
the
definitely
option to go-
because they're gonna push it all to be one instead of having like your feed and then your reels
Reels
as 2 separate.
separate.
It's just gonna be
Mhm.
one, right?
But it's weird because currently
That feels like what
It
we're
could
having.
you
be
can
one.
you can have an option, right? Like you want to share this in your whatever.
Yeah, share this. You can remove the reels from your grid.
Yeah, but it's
I feel so bad for all those people who make those like
the full-
collages.
yes, I was.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to pull up because a lot of K-pop
Mhm.
That's what.
companies will do it,
and
it's like, oof,
I used to
ruined.
do it for my work account. I would do like 3 at the top, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do it this year. And thank God I did not, because
I mean, right now it's tough when you post pictures, so it like throws off the 9. But like even before, like look at that. I mean, you can see the 4 in that, but like look at that chin. It's not connecting.
oh no, that's awful.
Ay.
Yeah, it's literally so dumb, so
Boo.
annoying.
Okay,
I
before
don't
we
understand
Oh.
people who own these fucking companies and then are like, I'm gonna go. The thing that made our thing unique,
we're
let's
gonna
just
change
make it like
Yeah.
everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Instagram's coming out with edits
What do
to
you
go
mean?
with Reels.
They basically making their own.
They're
CapCut.
making their own CapCut
CapCut?
as an app.
Oh, well, thank God.
Well, I mean that's fine, but like I don't know. I just think everybody is like stupid. Everybody's
Yeah,
stupid.
no,
Everyone's
everybody is
trying to
stupid.
do everything.
Everyone's doing everything,
Yeah.
but it's stupid because everyone's still just gonna make a thing on every single one of them.
Right.
So I wish it was just like, yeah, you come for this one and that for that one. But everyone wants a piece of the pie. Okay, before we sign off, we have a couple comments to read and some news.
News.
Yeah. So news. From our Christmas episode. Or not Christmas episode. Casey's Best Christmas. We got a few congrats for Casey.
Cute.
Thank you.
Foxy says congratulations on the engagement. Casey, that story Miranda's face during it was actually so sweet. I'm happy for all of you. Not
Thank
you and Joe, Casey
For-
and Miranda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amelia says, this is crazy, over 2 hours. My besties are all here. This is a Gen Z girly. Oh my fucking God, Casey. Why am I crying too? I'm so happy for you.
Aw.
Oh Lord.
Cute.
Claire, who we've met, Adam and I met her this year. Claire says the
Oh,
visceral
yes.
reaction. This is from last week's episode. The visceral reaction I had to Adam's go off, going to the dentist for the first time after a while, so traumatic. Story time. The first time I went to my new dentist, the hygienist
Oh,
tripped.
Miranda, do not listen to this.
Okay, la 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 la. The hygienist tripped on the x-ray cord, ripped the thing out of my mouth, and hit me in the head with the machine. Then I cried for the remainder of the appointment because I was almost concussed and they were telling me the work that I needed done. Okay.
Concussed.
But there is a concussed. So if you read the comment,
concussed.
they were concussed. But
Ugh,
the
worst.
the reason why they got concussed is NSFM.
Oh, okay.
Ari says, Miranda, I'm so glad you and Jace love the story about.
Oh, all right, girl. It was so
I knew it
funny.
was prime group chat content. Also, we have heated seats and a heated steering wheel in our car over here.
Oh,
and can confirm
slay.
it's the best. And then someone just commented, it's 7 inches. I think Adam said that about something.
Yes.
I don't remember what it was.
It
now.
was the screen in the car.
Oh, yes, how wide the screen is.
Yeah.
And then one fun bit of news. So Auburn Morrow, who's one of our listeners, one of our close friends, is also a writer. They wrote a book for Wattpad Books that's coming out this February. It's called The Trial Period. It's got it's about two girls falling in love. And we are in the acknowledgements, guys.
What?
So Auburn and the acknowledgements wrote, thank you to Adam, RJ, and the group chat who are unknowingly my coworkers while I worked on this book. Thank you for the laughs, the references, your thoughtfulness, and for introducing me to K-pop. Thank you to all the people who listen to me talk on and on.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yes.
Well, mostly you and
Yeah, mostly you.
Adam.
Yeah, mostly me
Yeah,
and Adam. Yeah, I think it's okay to acknowledge that.
But Auburn loves the group chat. They said, give Miranda and Casey my appreciation. They're the funniest on group chat. No offense.
Okay.
True.
So this group chat is
Okay,
your
there we go.
spot.
I need
There we
that
go,
part.
there we go.
Girl.
And tell Casey I said congrats on her engagement. Well, thank you, Auburn. And you know what, Auburn, we're each going to order your book
We absolutely will.
to help you with those pre-sales, honey. We're getting you on that New York Times bestseller list, honey.
Send me the link, RJ.
Yes.
Send it in the group chat.
We'll send it in the group chat and we'll put
And
it in
put
the
it in the
notes so
notes.
everyone can pre-order if you want a fun little YA girl on girl, little sweet romance. It's called The Trial Period.
Is there anything else, RJ, that you haven't talked about on the group
on
chat?
this one?
Anything?
Oh, I didn't I thought we did.
We
We're
have not.
No.
We are filming a web series. Oh, we announced it on
Ah.
Appleverse this week. That we're in pre-production for a web series that I wrote called Eat Cute about a mukbanger falling in love with a chef.
So
And Adam's directing the episodes. He's having a lot of fun.
I've
I've been filming a lot of backstage videos of him really, getting into the cinema.
Is
Really.
Rhino
You
helping
put that
too?
close friends.
Yes, the Rhino will be filming it, so he'll be flying in.
He's the one who initially told me about this because God forbid you.
Yeah. God forbid you tell
God
me
forbid you
anything
talk
you
about
do.
it. He was like,
about your life.
he's like, it's so exciting. I'm going to be public. I was like, I
Oh,
know nothing about that.
I know nothing
But
about that.
Great. Amazing.
yes.
Happy for you all.
Thank you. So when we do our group chat tour, we'll also be doing the
Yes.
screenings.
Premiere.
Yeah. So we are going on tour.
So fun.
Now, okay, great. Well, don't forget Close Friends. You get 3 bonus episodes for $5 a month. You have Casey's bachelorette party planning already there now for January, and our first trivia game of the year.
So fun.
And then next week, Miranda will come back from her whirlwind Orlando trip to talk about farts.
Fart.
That is Festival of the Arts over at Epcot. I'm curious to know how it's
I'm very
what it is
This
now.
is your first time back
Staring.
since
the
its
first
inaugural
one.
year.
Inaugural.
Because nothing really changed. I
Which
mean,
was
even when I was
2017?
there,
2017.
Nothing
And
much
Adam,
has-
I posted the other day, like, oh, this is the last time
That
I
was
was there.
that was when we got Friedrich.
farts.
yeah.
That was that trip.
'cause
That was that trip. That was
yes,
when you
that was
met
when I
Friedrich
was-
for the first time.
Yep.
And there's
'Cause I was
pictures
there
of
for, like, a
Miranda
week.
and a very skinny little stickly next to her.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Two
So this
twinks.
was the last.
Oh, that.
Mhm.
Oh my God, who is that? She's gone.
They're
That
all
is
famous
gone.
long.
washing-
All of them are gone.
Both
She
of
had
those
a
are gone.
milkshake.
She had him. She
She
found.
had a
She
double
found
stuff.
the double stuff Five
And she
Guys
got
milkshake.
double stuffed.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to read the group chat, and Miranda, have a fun, safe,
Miranda,
blessed
have a
trip.
nice sleep.
Thanks, vibes.
Sorry, we're
Yeah.
getting you
Yeah.
out 3 minutes late. I know you wanted to go
So
to bed
sorry.
at 8:15.
You guys, I'm being picked up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I said,
Goodbye.
tight up. It's 8:15. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.